eclectic method.
Sharamataki. That's my new catchphrase. It's a work in progress. This week I'm going to be talking about video remix AV artists. What I mean by that is people who take video samples and compose with it like audio samples. There's a lot of great VJs, motion graphics artists, all types of artists working in video and live video nowadays. But I specifically want to talk about what inspired me in seeing artists that did video remix. First video remix piece I ever saw was Coldcut Hexstatic's Timber, which was a AV piece made out of the sounds of felling timber, so chainsaws chopping the timber, all types of sounds, Morse code. So Coldcut and Hexstatic was my introduction to the AV world, and the first time I had ever seen making rhythms and melodies out of video samples. I'd been into stuff like Fatboy Slim and The Prodigy, and people who used sample heavy stuff, but I'd never seen it done with video. Computers weren't quite fast back then, so it was kind of a hard thing to pull off. Matt Black from Coldcut started a company called Camart, which made the VJam software, which was how I did my first live shows. It was a video sampler. You would hit keys on the keyboard and it would trigger video samples, and that was the first performance system I used. And Hexstatic still doing AV stuff. Stuart Warren Hill's Hexstatic now does the hologauze screen, which is an invisible screen that only appears when you project stuff on it. It's been used by people like Eric Prydz and Lady Gaga. The next video remix artist I became aware of was the Emergency Broadcast Network, EBN. They were a crew from the United States who did live video remix shows and also composed video remix pieces. They also had an album, probably the first CD-ROM audiovisual album in the world. One of their first remixes was remixing George Bush Sr. in the first Gulf War, saying, "We will rock you." EBN had a huge stage show that toured around with specially prepared sets like the Telepodium that had missile launchers and television screens built into the podium, or they had a vehicle with a rotating projection screen on the roof. When U2 became aware of EBN's work, they hired them to do the Zoo TV tour, and EBN's star was heavily imprinted on that tour of multiple screens, satellites, interactivity, Bono doing a global video call. Another legendary AV artist is Eboman from the Netherlands. Eboman has a team of coders that make specialist software for him that allows him to do interactive remix video live. For example, he has a camera in the audience sometimes and he can sample people immediately, and as soon as they finish doing whatever thing they've done, he can take it, scratch it, loop it, remix it live. He also has like an exoskeleton suit, which is a motion suit attached to his limbs, and when he moves his arms he can control the scratching, the sampling, the remixing of the video. He also developed a system that uses the Kinect from Microsoft, which basically measures where you are with infrared beams and then films you with a camera, and it can cut you out and place you within music videos and make classic music videos interactive, like he does a piece where he steps into the famous Billie Jean performance. Another legendary AV artist is Pogo. Pogo is arguably the world's biggest AV artist. He has a very melodic way to the way he treats dialogue samples, taking what people are saying, cutting them, not necessarily always having a narrative that makes sense with words, but is a beautiful scattered musical pattern. Another one of my favorite AV artists is Mike Relm. Mike Relm, just without the video, is one of the best scratch DJs that ever did it. His performances are amazing without even turning the video on, but he also is a great video scratch DJ, and there's a lot of great video DJs now, but he's also a great composer, so he's able to compose great AV pieces. He does a lot of film remixy stuff. There are a lot of other great AV artists that deserve honorable mention, like DJ Second Nature, Addictive TV, DJ Chiba, Soundpology, DJ Woody, Ithaca Audio, Swede Mason, Placeboying, but I'm sure I've totally forgotten some great people. Please write in the comments, berate me, suggest stuff to me. I'd love to hear who you think are the greatest AV video remix artists. If you've enjoyed this video, please subscribe to my channel. A lot of the videos aren't like this. I tend to remix stuff.
YouTube, Facebook, Vimeo, SoundCloud, Twitter, Instagram.
Eclectic message.